Libra, welcome to Star Tarot. This is your October 2018 general read, and I wanted to go ahead and bless you guys because you guys are fabulous. You guys have been the most viewed videos that I've put out so far. You guys are repping it hardcore, so I'm going to go ahead and bless you guys first. I'm going to go ahead and put y'all's reading out probably a couple of days to a week before everyone else. So y'all get exclusive ahead of time insight. And the other reason why I'm so excited is because I did get some new decks this weekend, and it's going to allow us to get a little bit more insight. And we're really going to get down into some healing for the month. So I'm so excited to do this reading. So I do want to say, like I always say every time I do this, that this may or may not resonate with everyone. That's totally fine. Pick up what I'm putting down that does, leave the rest. And if anyone is interested in, a personal reading, go ahead and check out the information down below. So we are going to get it started here, Libra, and I'm going to just let you know right now, there is a lot here. And so I'm really going to take the time to look at everything we have here. I did pull your cards, laid them out, and the storyline that I'm seeing actually 2 to 3 storylines, but sometimes as you're reading, you tend to pick up some other things. So I really want to take this time to get the message out for as many people as I can. So that is why I chose to lay your cards out. That way I'm not taking time away from shuffling and then having to get through these readings. I'd rather go ahead and meditate over them and lay them out, take the time to review them and really get some insight, and then that way if anything does jump out, I'm not feeling rushed, and we can really cater to everybody that needs to hear these messages. So thank you so much for your patience with that, and we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to just pop this one over here for just one moment. All right, and maybe I'll just keep that there. But the overall energy that you received, Libra, was Soulmate. These cards are so gorgeous. I love them so much. I'm going to try to pull this back as much as I can. I want you to be able to see the full image without the glare. So yeah, with this card here, oh, Libra. Oh, you have 2 cards actually here hiding. And when I tell you, this is such a great surprise because I had this up here and I actually had moved these a couple of times and did not notice that there was another card stuck behind there. So this is already an interesting read because I swear to you, I did not see this other card behind here. Wow. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go over some of the ones that I kind of already spent time with, but I do think that I'm going to read short inserts from some of these cards so that you can see how powerful and how deep these cards really can get, and then we're going to clarify some things for you. So the Soulmate card is pretty self-explanatory. This is your overall energy, Libra. You may be thinking of someone that you believe is your soulmate, and for some of you, you may actually be single and feel like you want that soulmate connection. You want to be with someone that you would consider, your best friend, someone that would hold a deeper relationship other than, the regular, the relationships where you kind of mechanically go through things. And so for some of you, you are looking for your soulmate, and for others, you have met your soulmate, or you're wondering, because if you look in the photo here and you look at the rainbow and she's feeling so free, it's almost as if she's embraced that this could be the one. But then there's a moon behind her. It's almost like wondering, is this an illusion, or is this really coming to light? Is this person really the one for me? Maybe I'm not sure, or maybe I'm wondering if they know, if they feel the same way. And again, these photos are, women men, but I don't want you to get caught up on this reading being gender based on, male or female being on the images. So, this reading could be for a male or female Libra. So, moving right along, spiritual growth. That was the one that was hiding out, and this is also going to be your overall energy. And so, this card says, this is a very special time in your life, a time of deep spiritual awareness and growth. Powerful changes are taking place deep within you, and it is important to nurture yourself during this time. Take time out to appreciate the beauty and healing. Energy from trees, flowers, plants. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Feel the sacred heart of Gaia and the essence of her nurturing spirit. Gaze at the stars. Walk along the beach. Feel the ebb and flow of the water and the ebb and flow of your own divinity. You will emerge from this period with a renewed sense of purpose for your life as you tap into the vast pools of knowledge, inspiration, and creativity that dwell within you. All right, so this is a nice surprise because, like I've said, I've already spent some time with your reading, so this goes in perfectly. So once we move into the goddess, this is going to be your focus for the month. So with the goddess, she is someone that is really intuitive, really in tune with what she knows, and in very confident in what she knows to be true. But along the way, most recently, this card is signaling that you have lost your power. You may have lost your intuitive creativity. And again, the moon behind you, it's almost sneaking up saying, hey, you have a good knowing, but for some reason, you've lost touch with that inner self, that inner knowing. So that is what your focus is. It's calling you back to really take some time to focus on your intuitive side and really get in balance to what you know to be true, and really use your head as well as heart, but you really need to make sure that your head is in order and to know that before you can continue to lead with your heart. So that is where we are for your overall energy and for your focus. Now the Four of Swords presented itself, and this is for someone, and I believe this to be you, Libra. Looks like you're taking some time out from a relationship or a situation. It can also signal someone that hasn't been feeling well or coming down with an illness and needing to have some rest and some peace away, alone. But in this reading, it really signals that you're taking a rest moment, I should say, from a relationship. So the Queen of Cups was the next card that came out, which, again, this reading is really spiritual because when this came out, the Queen of Cups is someone that is highly intuitive. And I believe that this is you. This is you saying that, you are able on a usual basis to make decisions based on your intuition. And for some reason, you've kind of lost it along the way for whatever reason. And we'll go into that. But this is you. This is the Queen of Cups. And also, you're really making sure that you're going within. You're wanting to make sure that you're sensitive and compassionate and nurturing, and you're very emotionally intelligent. And typically that is your overall energy. So I think that you've been taking this time out away from this relationship, or you will take time out in the month of October to really gain that intuition back and embody who you really are when it comes to being sensitive, nurturing, and compassionate. And the Ace of Swords has presented itself right after the Queen of Cups. And with this is, decisions. new beginnings. And so I think with this resting moment and this going within and getting your intuition back, you're knowing deep inside of you that you need to make some decisions on some new beginnings. And for you, Libra, this has been a theme for you since last month. We have seen this with you where before it was more so all about work, it was all about, trying to get your money together, but we had your overall energy with focusing on love, and then it became your focus. And now it's like you're really, really taking this into action. So with the Four of Cups, this is where the storyline starts to divide into other possibilities. But the Four of Cups is someone that has reached a stalemate in a relationship. So I'll just go ahead and go through the first storyline and then I will retract. So there is someone here, and I believe that it's you, Libra. You're feeling like you're in a relationship right now and it's really become stale for whatever reason. And so you're feeling very bored in that. And now this could be you, this Knight of Swords, Libra. This is an individual that is kind of in and out in a relationship. So this could signal that because you're bored, you're kind of in the relationship, but kind of not because you're bored. And in this, you could also be causing some drama with that whole in and out. And the other person is feeling like, what the hell is going on? And for you, you're not even really taking the time to explain what it is that you need or what it is that you want, because right now you're just so bored and you may be even looking for other options to entertain because you're just so bored. And if it's not other options, it could just be other types of things that can hold your interest. It could be not pertaining to a person, but it could be projects or anything that would entertain you because the relationship has reached its stalemate. Now for some of you, this Four of Cups here could be that you are single and you're not quite sure that you'll ever find the one. And in the original tarot reading, it mentions, you wouldn't even know if your soulmate was in front of you because you are hung up on all of the past hurts, all of the past challenges when it's come to relationships and dating. So for you, you're kind of like holding back, and if there are offers coming through, you're kind of on guard, or you may not be looking at these people as possibilities because you're so closed off internally because of the past situations. Now, the other situation that I'm seeing here is that someone could be not knowing if they really want to be in a relationship. They're kind of teetering. They've met someone and it's almost like, I don't know if I want to take this to the next step. They're cool. I like their company, but I'm not sure that I want to be in something committed. So this is where the in and out behavior. So sometimes you're able to chill and you're able to have conversation and even share company with, but you're not going to hang around long enough to make this into something solid. Now this could go vice versa. This could be someone that is, could be flipped. They're the ones that are going in and out and you're the one that is feeling bored because they're not here enough. They're not here to participate in any, entertainment that you're looking for or hold your interest because they're fixed on other people or other situations. So this can go vice versa. Either way, the Eight of Pentacles does signal that someone here is sick of the repetitiveness. This is, you're working on something over and over and over again, and it's like getting the same results. This individual in the photo does not really look happy or enthused about the work that they're putting in. It's almost like, what am I even working towards? It's the same case scenario. It's the same pattern. It's the same shit. No matter how much, I try to change things up, it's still the same, and I'm becoming bored. Now, here we go again with your intuition signaling you that you know what to do. This is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is in the major arcana. She is the one that knows all the shit. She's the one that everyone goes to say, what's really going on. And this is what she embodies. So when you're looking at your focus to bring your inner goddess back in, your inner knowing, and with the Queen of Cups here, this is a very intuitive person. This is someone that goes within to, make decisions, to make things clear, to be able to assess things and to be nurturing and to be kind. And, the Queen of Cups to me is someone that's like, you know what, I really want to have your back. I really want to support you. I really want to be nurturing. But if I find out you're about some fuckery, if I find out that you're not who you portray that you are, I'm not going to be able to continue to handle you so kindly, And so the Queen of Swords is like, off with your head, bitch. Like, she doesn't play no games. The Queen of Cups, she is definitely a queen, but she's going to give you the benefit of the doubt. She's going to be there for you. She's going to nurture you. She's going to support whatever it is that you are doing and what you're about. But the moment that she finds out in her intuition that you are really not who you say you are, she don't got time for that. And so here you are again with your High Priestess with this situation. Now, the Six of Cups, although it does, signal happiness and joy, the main thing that we're looking at here with the Six of Cups is that you're either reminiscing about the old times, the beginning times with this fly-by-night person, if this isn't you, or if you are the fly-by-night person, maybe you weren't always like that. Maybe once you became bored, you adopted that behavior. Or it could also signal that the reason why you're bored in this situation is because you are thinking about somebody else in your past. There is someone from your past that you were dealing with that brought you joy and happiness. And maybe you are thinking about them, and this card also signals reconciliation. So maybe that is what you're thinking about. Should I reconcile with someone from my past? So for some of you, you're wondering, should I try to spark things the way that this relationship used to be? I'm remembering how it used to be. What do I need to get back to that? But for a lot of you, you're reminiscing about somebody from your past. So the Star card out, she comes. And, this is Aquarius. I don't like to get hung up on signs. You know that if you've been watching me for a little bit here, I haven't been on here too much. But because I am new to the channel, I rarely have mentioned any signs pertain to the cards. But when I feel like I'm being prompted by the spirit, it's confirmation for someone. So this is Aquarius. So for some of you, you may be dealing with an Aquarian male or female, but this card really does symbolize hope. So for some of you that are looking to turn things around with this relationship from stalemate to back to how y'all are happy and copacetic, you have hope, or you're hoping that you have some way to bring hope on their end and your end back into the equation so that you can restore this relationship. Now, this also symbolizes that you're destined to be with someone. So for this to be next to the reconciliation and the reminiscent Six of Cups, you are destined to be with this person that you're thinking about, the happiness and the joy that you guys had in the beginning. You guys are destined to be together. So the Five of Cups, this is loss, sorrow, and it could also symbolize guilt. So for some of you, I'm feeling that y'all feel guilty because of the way that you feel that this is a stalemate situation, and you almost feel guilty about this fly-by-night behavior. You know, maybe someone has been sticking around with you for a long period of time, and you do feel some, guilt here because you're not purposely doing it. It's just that you care enough for them and you like them enough to stick around, but you're not sure that you love them, or you're not sure if you can bring that feeling back, if that feeling was ever there, or if you know for a fact that there is somebody else that you're reminiscing about in your past. You are feeling guilty about the way you are being offstandish. Now, the other thing too is that you could also be suffering from some form of loss from this person that you're reminiscing about. You could feel very, depressed and feeling like, oh my God, why did I lose that person? Or you might even feel guilt behind why you lost that person, and you could be with that person as of right now. So the Temperance. So when the Temperance card came out, let me make sure I'm getting a hold on this. You're wanting to really get some things under a cool point. You want to make sure that the way that you're handling the situation is in moderation of grace. You don't, again, this is why, you might be feeling guilty. But again, this is the healing card. You might need to find some type of healing. And with this here, the Four of Swords, it looks like you are taking that time to heal. And then with your overall energy being spiritual growth, you are trying to grow within this situation, within your internal instincts, in order to handle this appropriately. But this card, again, also can represent reconciliation. All right? And so you're thinking about reconciling with someone, and you're knowing that you need to heal. And with healing, spiritual growth. And I think the reason why is because you know that this person is your soulmate. So for some of you that it is kind of stale right now, and you're kind of like, I don't really know, if this is going to last. You do know with the Queen of Cups, and you do know with the High Priestess, and you need to bring your goddess back because you are weak right now mentally in your intuition, and you know that this person is your soulmate. Or if you're in a situation that you need to leave to get back to your soulmate person, you know what you need to do to move, forward from this current relationship. The Page of Wands says all you need to do is express yourself. Okay, you need to express what is really going on. And if you are with someone right now that you're feeling stalemate, you need to take a moment, figure out how you are going to present this, because we need to be very careful with our words. And remember, that's what the Queen of Cups does. She's using her intuition, and she's saying, how can I handle this in a nurturing manner? Because I do want to move forward. I've made the decision to start anew, to bring all of this stuff out to the table so that there's a new beginning. So you need to express yourself, Libra. And if there is someone here that you want to express your feelings to, you need to go ahead and do so, because people are not going to be able to read your mind when it comes to this. I do want to clarify one more thing here. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to pull some, let's see here. Yep, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is, once you go ahead and express yourself, there is going to be a lot to come. I'm looking at, the aces coming out, the Ace of Wands. You're, once you express yourself, the Ace of Pentacles talks a lot about, okay, getting your coins together and being successful that way, but it also can symbolize so much. Things are starting to come full circle, because Libra, you did have some situations where you were struggling when it came to money. So it's like money and Ace of Wands and communication and love. And I'm looking at all of these things. I'm looking at all of these cards. The Knight of Wands, you're going to come in, you're going to take action. The Empress, this is the person that you're wanting to be with. You are going to be with this person. This is the person that you want to be with. This is the person that you look at in beauty, the person that you look at that you want to be with in a family, in a relationship. Now, again, this could be male or female, and there is going to be justice. There is going to be balance, and this is you, Libra. In conclusion to your reading, you are going to bring justice to this situation. You're going to find out how you need to tap into your intuition. You're going to figure out how you need to express yourself, and everything else is going to come into order when you start getting your intuition balanced. And that is what they're asking you to do. Now, this reading did come out to be about love, and we did say that you have your whole work thing in order. You've put that as a priority, your work and your projects, and it looks like here you're taking some serious moments to get love in order. I'm going to now pull some love advice. Wow, Libra, you guys are going on a deep, emotional, spiritual journey in terms of love. Yes, you guys definitely are. And I'm going to see what else is in stir. But yeah, I feel like you're trying to handle this with care as much as you can for all parties involved, including yourself. You're trying to stay balanced. You're trying to listen to your intuition, and you're not trying to hurt any feelings. And you have a little bit of guilt and sorrow at the same time. Yeah. So, let's see. Yeah, new love came in reverse. There is no one new, because this one says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This is not about a new person. This is about someone you're currently in a relationship with, or someone in your past. Now, you did get pay attention to the red flags in reverse. This is the signs are cautioning you. There is nothing here that you should be cautioned about. And I think that in your intuition, because there was a breakdown in that intuition for yourself, you were trying to look for red flags to help you kind of get an easy out, Libra. You didn't want to believe, oh my God, you did not want to believe that this person was your soulmate. Even for the individuals that are with someone and they know that this person that they're reminiscing about, you're still struggling that this person that you're reminiscing about is your soulmate. So in reverse, retreat came out. It said it's time to disconnect from the world. It is not time to disconnect for you, Libra. Them days are over. You've been in hangman, you've been in hermit mode. It's now to be Page of Wands. You need to express yourself, and you need to be the Knight of Wands. You need to put some action into all of this. So I'm going to pull one more. This is going to be your guidance card. This deck I love. It's also new. It's postcards from the Spirit. And so I'm going to close out your reading with this. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. Wow. Amazing. so amazing. I know that I do this, and I shouldn't be as surprised that things work out the way that they do, but it's still amazing to me. So, this is the message from the Spirit. It says, "Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you are a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Wow. If this does not go into your reading about you knowing that you can change things miraculously for yourself and for everyone and make things right, this is exactly what this reading is about. It's about you making this change and making sure that everyone involved, I even said this a few moments ago, everyone involved is handled with care. And so I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I don't know who this will resonate with, but I am begging anyone out there that this does resonate with, please, please, please throw a comment down below because this is so beautiful. I would love to know who this resonates with. And again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And Libra, this is your October 2018 general read. I'm doing this especially for y'all because y'all have held it down for me so far, and this is my gift to you, something early, something deeper. And again, I am truly, truly appreciative. I love you all in love and light. Hang in there, and I'll definitely be around to do some bonus readings. So if you do subscribe, you'll be able to be notified about all of those. Until then, Libra, I will see you on the other side.